afternoon, THL. Schoolstone is back. I know it's been a while, but we got Saku here to help op. How you doing, Saku?
Not bad, not bad. How about yourself, Based?
Doing pretty good. And our usual other host, LotusKnight, is actually going to be playing. We have a pro match for the semifinals of HypeHorizen versus Bad to the Bone. McBanterFace taking on LotusKnight in the 3 seed. So, really exciting match today.
Especially with the quarterfinals going on in the Pro Series, right? So
this is semis
this is semi. Sorry, my bad.
We already had an 11-week regular season, and so we just go hop into the top 4.
Yep.
Don't need to drag our feet anymore, right?
We can for those that like to play longer seasons, but that's not happening here today.
I mean, there's still, I guess, Wild's the only one that's gonna be going on longer than Pro this time. But I don't know if you are ready to throw up the decks. We can talk a little bit about them.
Got them up on screen right now. So
you do. Perfect.
I forgot to give them in chat here. Give me a sec.
Let me fix my screen. Where did the other decks go?
Oops.
There.
Boom, boom.
All right. So we have McBanterFace bringing the Cyclone Mage, the Soul Demon Hunter, the Galakron Rogue, and Control Priest into Lotus's Control Warrior, Soul Demon Hunter, Broom Paladin, and Control Priest. So Lotus has kind of gone with a light target on the Soul Demon Hunter, so that is going to be a big concern for McBanterFace to try and get his Demon Hunter through. And McBanterFace has kind of targeted slower strategies, specifically Control Warrior aside from the Demon Hunter. So he is likely going to try and beat up the Demon Hunter or the Warrior on Lotus's side, as well as the Priest a little bit. McBanterFace has banned away Lotus's Demon Hunter, and Lotus has banned away the Priest from McBanterFace.
That's right. I was just about to update, but you're on top of it.
Yeah, I am waiting on an ad back from McBanterFace. I'm gonna message Lotus. Oh, I lied. He's on right now. He'd already added me back.
Okay, I was just gonna say.
So I'm really excited to watch this play out. Notable tech for Lotus is double Cobalt Sticky Finger in the Priest. So he'll probably try and target the back half of those Marrow Slicers from McBanterFace. Kind of dead in all the other matchups, so a little rough there. And Silas Darkmoon in the Control Warrior. No Soulbound Ashtone.
No Soulbound. Okay.
No Soulbound. So he's not going for an OTK. He's just stealing minions. He said, "Priest does it to me. I'm gonna do it right back."
That's right.
And then the same thing in the Paladin. So really interesting choices there. I'm excited to see how that plays out. He does have the Lightforged Blessing in the Paladin. No Air Raid, which I think is a little interesting. What would be the normal, very anti-Demon Hunter tech of Air Raid in the Paladin? He's replaced with the Lightforged Blessing in the Silas. So, choosing to go with the life gain instead of trying to deny Blade Dance values, force it to kill 1/1s with the Air Raid. If they don't have board and they don't have access to Duskbreaker is called Sharp Shatter Mystic. If they don't have access to those, the air raids are very annoying.
The air raids, okay.
Yeah, the twin spell summon 2.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Silverhand Cruciton. Yeah. And over on McBanterFace's side, pretty standard Cyclone list. I believe that is Pheno's list. Running the 1 Conjures, the 1 Arcane Intellect, and 1 Devolving. The Demon Hunter is pretty standard, although he chose to sub out a Penflinger for the Consume Magic instead of the Adept. So that's a pretty standard list still, but that's the choice that he has made in that one. His Galakron Rogue looks pretty standard. He has 4 invokes. He's running the Devoted Maniacs. So like he's got more than 4 invokes. He's going to try and get the max invokes as possible. And the priest has the Twilight Drake, 1 Cabal Shadow Priest, 1 Holy Smite, and 1 Death. So a little bit of the removal package and a little bit of the beefier minions and a little bit more of the theft package. So
just an average, well, I guess a well planned out deck for mana wise and thickness wise for health, I guess.
Yeah, like so you really like the Twilight Drake to stick big and then try and stick on a what's the word? Apotheosis. But it looks like they're readying up and
yep. I'm just gonna
go ahead.
Tell them to start in a second here, unless you want to do that.
I will go ahead and tell Lotus.
Okay.
And if you want to send it to McBanterFace.
I can do. All right. So for our viewers out there, LotusKnight is going to be our first to spectate, or at the bottom of your screen for our viewers, and then McBanterFace is going to be at the top. Okay, message sent. Don't know if you got the Wild Series last night a little bit. Pretty exciting to have to have the 2 teams actually decide who's going to move on in one night. So
yeah, it was what the final 3 matches of the series.
Yeah, it was like Power Creeps versus Simp. So, and it was a good battle. So it came down to the last game.
Very nice. I will have to catch the VOD on that. And the scores haven't updated, but who has advanced in that one?
Power Creeps have.
Power Creeps did. Yep. Okay.
Came down to the final game, so that's the way we need it. So.
Yeah, seeing that it came down to Snake Bods versus Jack, I was that must have been a fantastic series to call out the quarterfinals there. And we are
players are in
the chaos.
Interface here, make sure that his deck is showing. So he's got Rogue for McBanterFace versus Lotus's Warrior.
Kind of rough one for the Warrior here. With the amount of lackey generation and just infinite value that Galakron Rogue is, they really can punch the decks. And this is just a very strong opening hand for the Rogue of just really mana efficient. You get an invoke, you get lackeys, you're able to just constantly pressure with 1/1s that are getting incremental value.
Yeah, it's just generation after generation. So
oh yeah,
like right now.
Yep. I really like this play. The other consideration is to throw down the invoke and maybe the Wand Thief. But once you get a little bit more lackeys, your hand really opens up. You have access to better things to buff for your Praise Galakron, and the 1/2 is fine, and at any point getting the Discover is good, but the longer you wait, the more you have the information. You shouldn't have to wait too long to know what you really want, but it is beneficial to wait. On Lotus's hand, we don't really have.
It's lumpy. It's like oatmeal right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's lumpy, and he got like the good stuff of he had the Skyward on 1. He has the weapon to kind of try and match this early game and not have to spend large clears or anything like that. You can kind of control the game and use his cheap lackeys, possibly with a risky skipper to help clear a little bit of board. Ooh, and that's gonna be really helpful down the line. I think that McBanterFace is looking at that devolving and saying the way this game gets away from me is something like Kargath, getting too much health, Rattlegorse just kind of dominating the game. So that choice is absolutely excellent here. And this is just a very clean, cheap, decent board that he's building and clearing up a lot of McBanterFace's early stuff.
Yep.
Only one battle rage, which is where you kind of want to make sure you're getting one Rusty Skipper into. So spending one here just to not let the early game get too far away from you is very smart. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Spell block. I was gonna say coerce would be like a waste of a card at this point.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever answering anything that 2-1 with anything other than minion pressure. I kind of would have liked to see it go on the 1-3.
That's what I was just about to say. Is it would have been better to throw in the 1-3, even though taunt's not gonna be ineffective.
Yeah.
Got more health on it.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate picking up the Kronks there. He's already got the Polkelt in hand with 2 invokes, so he's hoping to just get 2 more and then slam that for the Galakrond into a bunch of stuff. If it's the 6 mana minion that you really hate to see, you'd really like to see a Heist Baron beforehand, so you can rip a Galakrond for free and then also a Kronks for free. But we'll take the Kronks in hand.
I'll take it. It's fine.
We'll take it. Yeah, I mean, like, it kind of is a dead draw, like, at this point.
Susie, do you think he'd the 1-4 is what he's going to taunt up, or the 3-6?
I think that's the consideration. Like, this makes it just the most annoying. Like, Blade Storm isn't really good any way you cut it here. And so it just makes the most sense to give this largest minion the taunt. But Lotus
burn them all.
Probably looking to might have to coerce this. Really kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I think that was good option.
Is nigh.
A slower. This is still not a lot of pressure. McBanterFace is only showing 6 damage. So with the hero power, that's just a max of 7 going face. If he was to clear the 1-3 with like a Seal Fate or something.
Right.
So there's really not a lot of pressure, and so Lotus is just staying slower. That course could be hitting a Discovered Dragon later, or 8/8 off of McBanterFace's Kronks. So just keeping it slow, just presenting counter pressure and forcing McBanterFace to spend resources on the board.
Right.
And for McBanterFace, I have to think that it's likely going to be like the Ethereal Lackeys are probably coming down this turn, so I would expect that to be the start. But it looks like he's knows he's going to be going into this rate.
Okay.
He's choosing to go in on the Galakrond now. That's the other option. Saying that the 2 is good enough. Just get the Lackey train rolling right now.
Pair of and Skipper.
Yeah, it does guarantee a 1 mana Heist Baron.
Yep. Which,
sure, I'll take that's what, effectively -2 mana? No, not -2 mana. Like, you're going to be drawing so much 15 mana worth of stuff after that. I think that's fine. I really like it. Just staying slow.
Quartermaster, a big Quartermaster at 6/7.
Yeah, I think that you're pretty happy with that one, especially because your next turns are going to be kind of slow.
Yep.
I think we're likely to see a Deathwing play here, or possibly just a Course type thing.
1 mana Tog is pretty nice to have right now.
Yeah, and the flick. There's also the option to go Quartermaster Course. Would be even slower.
Where's the 3/7? 3/1s. Yeah.
Yeah. If you choose to go with the 4/5, you are still removing the same power. So getting the freeze off the board and taking off more health is going to be a bit more helpful.
Or more better, as they say in certain circles.
Is that more betterer?
More betterer, yes.
Yeah. Lotus has the answer to a large board if McBanterFace really goes in on a Kronks, but I don't think we'll see that. McBanterFace hasn't seen a single large clear from Lotus, so he's really going to try and route the pressure and force him to use on some less impressive boards than the ones he's got coming down the line.
Cold blood work taking or prep?
I kind of I'm really liking the cold blood. Right here we can do this. Probably clear up a good amount of the board with faceless. And I think this is enough of a board. Maybe hit hero power and then cast one other lackey. Yeah. At this point, you've kind of forced the hand, and now with 11 power showing, you kind of have to do something about this.
Yeah.
Lotus will lose up a 12-1. But,
hugs and kisses all around.
I will act as your scapegoat.
All right.
What makes something real?
Just
doesn't matter, I guess. 4/4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4/4 is the correct choice, but either of them is fine if you want to go with the mind games.
I was curious about that. Just do you, as a player, do you go by the damage given or how much health for the minions that are?
I'll show you who's boss.
Showing up for you.
It's definitely a product of both a little bit. And here Lotus is just going to go for as much armor as he can. Really clears up the whole board.
Mm-hmm.
Job done.
Yeah, kind of like to use the skipper here, especially with the barrel thing, but you're really in a position where you have to answer most of these boards. McBanterFace is just putting enough for it to be pressure every time, and still his hand is just full of gas.
Yeah. Kind of like the devolving missiles here, but I know it's a big risk.
Yeah,
no guarantee it's going to land. So
yeah, there's no guarantee it'll land on the armor smiths, which is your big target. I don't know if you're too concerned with the health, especially picking up Shadow of Death. It's just gonna keep pressure going, and Shadow of Death can target enemy minions. So that could be a Kargath Prime, or it could be a Rattlegore that McBanterFace hits on that. So it's really,
very valid point. So
yeah, I think he's just got to make sure that he doesn't give Lotus an open, and then this
game throw the Edwin down here right now. Yep.
The Brotherhood.
12. Wasn't sure how many actions happened. Here we go with the big brawl.
Yeah, the two lackeys on board makes the brawl really appealing because you've got those really high rolls still available. That's not too bad either.
Blade Storm. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, I think we got to save the Blade Storm for another decent sized removal. probably just going to be a turn of
Poke
making
face
some
and
lackeys.
yep.
Yeah.
Up
Oh,
and go. Magic.
that's a draw. Probably just throw out another lackey.
Yep.
Probably on the 1/3. Make a 1/3 here with a Titanic lackey. Could consider calling that a day because the rest of your hand is quite valuable. You probably don't want to spend the Kronks here.
What about?
And in turn for Lotus, it's Bear Off and Bladestorm, maybe.
Darkness wanes.
Yeah, it might have been that. Oh, choosing to go there. Yeah, there's no. Oh, that's a great hit.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, we do have an active Zephyrus. I think you can just throw out the Zephyrus, make a. What is that? 8/11?
Yeah. Faceless would be interesting too. Let's see. But yeah, Natalie would probably be the best.
Yeah, the Faceless is quite nice. Like if you had a core still, yeah, that'd be perfect. You know that the rest of McBanterFace's draws are pretty low to the ground, because of the
Minion.
Polkelt, but yeah, I'll get there.
Polkelt was played so long ago, that's why. So
it was, yeah. Is he looking to just clean up the board?
What's Kronk's gonna do?
You are too late. His return is nigh.
8/8.
Yeah, I think that he's going in on the 8/8.
Hovering over it. Yeah, there you go. The rush.
Yeah, if he rushes in the Kronks, he can clear up the Selene. It keeps him 1/1 to deny Bladestorm being an easy clear on this. The 2 1/1s.
Yep. And there's 2 Bladestorms.
Yeah. This battle rage is feeling pretty strained, and we're probably just gonna see Lotus cast it for 1. That's
Get rid
rough.
of that too.
Yeah, that's a
wasted
dead
2
draw.
mana. Yep.
This Ankar is grabbing nothing. Lotus only has the 3 pirates. So probably going to see him try and draw McBanterFace onto the board. McBanterFace can probably see that coming. I would not be surprised to see like a Shadow of Death cast on the 8/8 here.
Mm-hmm.
If the other lackeys aren't doing anything this turn.
From nothing.
Just a nice. Probably go with Ambush.
That's what I was going to say. Ambush or Vendetta, but I think Ambush is probably better. Or if he wants to get rid of Zephyrus right now, I'd do Backstab, but it's not really.
Yeah, I think Vendetta is a great choice too for anything that he goes with. I was thinking Ambush, and less because of the card Ambush, but more of Plagiarize.
Hmm?
Does that make sense? Like
Yes.
If you can put that in their head that like, oh, that's Plagiarize. What do I even do this turn? Just giving them more gas. But I guess, what do you care about giving gas to the Galacon Rogue? They are nothing but
The big 8/8 disappeared. So that's a good brawl for Lotus.
Yeah, Lotus being very patient, trying to I don't know how valuable these Bladestorms are going to be, other than the activator.
Both players have 6 cards left in their deck each, so
Lotus still got some hits. He's still got the Kargath. He's still got the Rattlegore.
true.
Another Quartermaster's in deck, so we could get something out of that. Another Shield Slam, which is quite unfortunate there. Not really a lot of ways to gain armor other than the Kargath, so hopefully avoids that sequence of because that would be quite unfortunate.
Onyx or Alistraza? Onyx it is.
Yeah, I think that at this point it's just too much pressure for Lotus and McBanterFace. As long as he doesn't, you know,
Extend?
overextend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
he's
word.
got the game back. Yeah, Lotus can't really. I think Lotus has to play Rattlegore here. Yeah,
Sadly disappointed when.
Yeah, it's going to be quite unfortunate. I do believe that the game with 2 eviscerates. I think that this was not the way to trigger the what's the word?
I will return.
Combo. You know, if that hits Cartoon, that's a little sad, a little unfortunate.
Little sad face going on there.
Yeah.
All right, so McBanterFace is up with Rogue. 1-0.
1-0. I do think that Lotus should probably switch off of this.
Versus
Sitting Warrior, yeah, it's really unfortunate. You know, the Paladin doesn't have here. Just a lot of tough matchups for Lotus here.
So it's a better matchup for Mage right now. Is it Warrior?
Yeah, this is Mage favorite as well. Okay. You know, all these decks that McBanterFace have, you know, the generated by cards really kind of beat up on these decks that just kind of run you out of stuff.
Yeah.
Where the Bomb Warrior is favored into most of these, where you know they don't have time. You don't give them the time to just keep generating cards. But all these decks have ways to answer the Rattlegore that Control Warrior looks to end games with. But you know, none of them really have the heal other than Priest. But Priest doesn't really get a board to heal off of, which it needs in the Bomb Warrior matchup, so it's able to stay favored there. But
bringing up a big board. Ooh, Fireball.
I think Fireball or
Potion
of Illusion are both excellent. With next turn, you don't really want to commit anything to this. This is annoying enough that Lotus is going to have to do something. So next turn he's able to cash in on the board and get back a bunch of cheap value that'll discount Mana Giant. You know, get more cards. So yeah, just a quick Potion of Illusion here. What an unfortunate draw off the top.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
It's just what's come is like, okay, what do I got to do here? So
it's quite a bummer. Yeah, probably just clean up a little bit. Probably re-equip the weapon. I think. It's my wire.
Yep.
Yeah, you've already taken some chip damage here, so there is the consideration to hero power. But I think I like just doing this. Try and not fall too much further behind on the next turn. Invest the mana.
Conjure's calling.
Or Conj.
Yeah.
There's consideration to Kona Gold, but with the position you're in, I think Conjures is the way to go.
And do you bump? You don't bump into this minion at all, right?
If we're going to, it's going to be the 1/1.
Yeah. And
then you just set that to the 3 health. You want to be as resistant, or like you want to be as played into Defile as you can.
There you go.
Like that's how
bring
you play
back Defile. Yep.
Play in Defile.
Yeah.
I'll show you who's boss. Pirates away!
We'll just call this a mini Defile.
Yeah, Lotus will clear up the board. Yeah, quite decent amount of armor. You'll probably see him hero power at the end of this.
I've been getting lucky after my Solarium would get put in the deck. pop deck it immediately after, so we'll see what McBanterFace does. Nope, not this time.
Oh, he's not as good as you.
No.
If
If you
don't
can
worry,
see
he'll
me right now, I'm
top
doing
it
double
on
bicep.
turn
Sorry.
I mean, that's the sign of a true pro gamer is how quickly do you draw the Solarian Prime.
That's right. Prime time.
Prime time. Like as long as you draw before turn 9, there's no rush. It'll get there. I got faith.
It's insurance. That's all it is.
Yeah. I think Netherwind's quite solid here. The Arcane Explosion is an immediate clear up. You can clear up the whole world of the game, so choosing to go there. But I do think that the other consideration is the secret, because after a nice brawl, how annoying is another 4-drop?
You missed a 4-drop there, sir.
You are too late.
Yeah, you won't be able to get there with your how many 8-drops is that?
Exactly.
I'm quite concerned with that going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Big Giant comes down. I don't. No, you don't hit into this, or do you?
So that would put it at. I think
you leave it.
as long as you're leaving it resistant to Bladestorm, you're okay with it. So it looks like he is still going to do that and try and protect as much of the board as he can. That's rough. That is a rough one.
Lotus got a little lucky there. So. Or it's all according to plan.
I think we might take cutting class.
Yep.
Yeah.
Throw that out right now. Where's the...
Of course. Probably can't cutting class this turn. Yeah, I do like just throwing out the either the evil quartermaster or the spell lackey with the power.
Ends up.
Okay. Ooh, that was a really quick whirlwind. I'm not sure.
Yep. The athletic studies, maybe.
Yeah, the athletic studies, also the 2 taunt minions, pretty solid.
True. Wow.
Yeah, I think that McBanterFace is a little bummed to have to play this turn instead of being able to get the back half of that conch on this.
Yeah.
But what else are you doing if not this? So definitely makes sense. I think considerations are to draw some cards, to make some lackeys, or to just play Galakrond here. The 4/4 is not really terribly threatening. You do know that on the back half of it, you're going to see a conch next turn. So probably want to deal with this if you can. You still missing a shoot lackey. This is always bluegill. No, it's not. Hey, what did I say? Turn 9.
There you go, turn 9.
Time.
So 4 to face, and then roll the dice.
Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate.
Ouch.
Poor Lotus. Okay.
Not good. 11. Where's 11 go?
Where's that going? Always into the 1/1.
A little bit of
Somewhat
OP.
underwhelming. I mean, the secret's a little annoying, but he's got the coin to make sure it's not counterspell.
Shield slam.
The question is how do you get a Murloc? And I really want a Murloc right now.
I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable.
Not a Murloc.
Not a Murloc. Yeah.
Lotus forgot to shop for Murlocs into his card deck, so.
Yeah. But, McBanterFace is really running out of gas. I mean, he's got your Conjures if he can pick up something else big.
I think he was hoping for that Solarian to kind of stay on the board so he can do
Yeah.
something. But
Yeah, I think that was the big hope. And I'm not sure you want to even play anything because you probably want to wait until you can actually freeze your opponent's things. Because what are you gonna? You're gonna freeze your sorcerers, play Mana Cyclone for 2. You could kill off your sorcerers and play Mana Cyclone for 3, which is just it's so appealing. I don't know about you, but I love killing one of my most valuable cards.
that's right.
Yeah, so this hero power pass is fine. You know, Lotus doesn't have any pressure going that way, but he will soon.
The big DW flying on the board.
Yeah. I think we're just slamming at 12-12.
With a Taunt Lackey to go up and behind, or hero power?
A Taunt Lackey and also a Bloodsworn.
Yeah.
You know, like 2 Bloodsworns even. You know, the big way that they deal with large boards is Solarian. You know, I haven't seen a. Is he? What's the? Just saving the Deathwing. Oh, I think the Deathwing is a. You know that as soon as a Giant's picked up, it's gonna get conged. So it's another way to deal with a single conge board.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't know about the. There's gonna be more conges. Don't worry about that. But
oh
my
yeah,
gosh,
go for the box. You already got twin spells up.
No, I think if anything, that isn't another conge. It's another primordial study.
Yeah, primordial would be. Oh, he did go box.
He did go for the box. Okay.
Good job.
I mean, he's a streamer. He knows that it's all about the energy management. So, going here, you know, this is a four spell cycle, so that's quite solid here. You know, ended up with the box anyways.
Double box. Yeah.
It's got that little box, so I think that means it's impossible for Lotus to win because
it's
2 boxes.
Yeah, it's 2 Pyroblasts to the face, and that's it.
It's just not. That's so many Eye of the Storms.
I forget about that card.
I think we're gonna see
Skippy.
some cycle, some draw, because we got lots of draw, we got lots of armor right now. I think that's just quality stuff here. It's either that or Deathwing and go face.
I'll show you who's
But I think because we have a 6, I'd like to see the 6/6 come out. You know, that way we can both draw and pressure on this turn. But choosing not to, I mean, it does mean you have to play a card if you Battle Rage here.
Big box coming out.
Okay.
Fireball, taking care of business.
A lot of armor, but it's a good start to the box.
Termination of nothing. Bane of Moon for face.
Face for
This
2.
is a face.
Good at this.
2.
Good at this.
Flame strike. Wow.
Yeah, it's a
AoE.
lot of board stuff going
boy.
on. Oh,
This is not
sprint for 4. Let's see what we're burning.
My hand is too full.
We are
Bad
getting
card.
yeah, we're still burning another one on the end of this, but that's true. You know, it was going to activate the Draconic. You know, Lotus still ahead in fatigue here, so probably why we didn't see a Battle Rage last turn. Wants to avoid that. Really hate
My
to
hand is
see.
too full.
Oh, that's a ouch
Nasty.
burn.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just see a deep freeze here. Deep freeze and probably the sorcerers. Oh, I really.
So you got 8. Yeah, what else you got there?
Yeah, you can go conjures and cyclone for 1. That doesn't feel great. Freeze and cyclone for 1, but choosing to leave this. Oh, I like that. Pinging the minion to play around the Blade Storm.
Very smart. I like it.
Yeah, this should clean up the board and leave a 12-3.
So it's pack tactics. Not
Yeah,
only do
we'll
you get to... I was wondering about this because I...
Oh, interesting.
So there's two things. I thought after Deathwing got frozen that he wasn't allowed to move again, but...
It'll still keep attacking, but I thought it would have cleared up the pack tactics as well.
That's probably because it's after... Maybe after the...
So I think that Deathwing selects his targets right away, clears all the targets, and then because it had been already left up.
It was blinded by the ice.
Yeah. Do we take a Frostbolt here just to put face, or are we taking Tome of Intellect for a little bit more value?
I was even thinking to... The 12-tail's frozen, so... Do you get rid of it?
It looks like he wants to clear it up. You can clear it up with the lab partner and Raz.
Oh, this is
Time
interesting.
runs out on me.
Okay, well, what spell are we casting on the boss? This is going to pull it out of... Oh, that's rough. Okay.
Under control.
Yeah, still got it. Wasn't too bad of a 5.
It's fine. We're fine.
Yeah, let's see.
There he is, the man, the myth, or the beast.
I think,
within.
if that is, if that's a mirror entity, the Ralgor is a huge punish. I don't know if you...
There's a counter spell there.
Yeah, it is a counter spell. We know it's a counter spell, but the risk is if it is... Oof, you're in trouble. Yeah, I'd really like to see the Battle Rage come out here to test for the counter spell as well.
That 5/7 tongue is pretty nice.
Yeah, it'll a little bit more juice. But this Potion of Illusion is quite annoying. Lotus has been doing a good job of not investing too much. He's still got both Blade Storms, both Brawls he has access to. Wrist keeping up, and he's got armor to be able to slowly kind of last us out, but this is going to be a rough one for Lotus to have to deal with.
Another portal.
Yeah.
Slowly chipping away. Silas is not the best here, but...
No, I think, we can just start on 5/7 taunt.
Actually, I'm good here.
Yeah, the biggest concern was getting back a cheap Cyclone and a cheap Sorcerer's Apprentice. I don't think you really want to draw too much more as a McBanterFace. You have so much value in your hand, and you can keep getting value, so the draw isn't really helping that.
No. Yeah.
I think we could even just go slow, play Raz, play the other spell damage, hero power, and swing in the 3/6. We'll clean that up. But could be going in on a big Cyclone turn as well. He does want to draw.
It's at 0/0.
You don't pick the ones. Time runs out on me.
Yeah, it looks like it still will be the... Is he going in on Cyclone? He is.
Become the hero. This world
standard. Oh, another box. Wow. Oh, that's Pyro. Sorry.
Yeah, and this will cast a card out of the deck. You know, he did get a good amount of damage. Oh, that's
My hand is too full. My hand is too full.
An enormous error.
yeah, that's it's gonna be very rough. You know, as long as he doesn't
Two Blade Storm.
yeah. I think you can just either go with the Brawl or another Blade Storm.
Don't be a.
So this will trigger the portal.
Enter the shadows.
It is gonna be a bit of damage. You know, he's got the Pyroblast, so he's just gotta connect a little bit in the face, and then that'll, you know, finish the game. But this is gonna doesn't draw anything, doesn't do any fatigue.
Does he do it again?
I think you have to, like, you can do it on the Violent Warden, but yeah, I think we're just gonna do it again, choosing to try and maximize the amount of.
Oh, that's a good one. The Coil Fang.
Yeah.
Awesome. Brawl.
Yeah, Brawl. Possibly followed up with a Blade Storm.
Amazingly, it's 16 health per player right now. So
that is quite unfortunate. Yeah, I think you got to remove that. If he doesn't, the Pyroblast is just lethal. I'd really like to see. I don't know if you can afford to not Battle Rage that.
An enormous error.
You know, the Zephyrus being offline because Lotus has still got both shield blocks in the deck. So there is health available to Lotus. You know, if the next turn be something like a shield block, and a Kargath or something, or shield block and Lotus or Zephyrus to clean up a lot of the board. You know, no more
Raz.
AoEs.
What's Raz and Magic Trick bring out?
What to do?
Because box right now would be interesting to do, but it's...
Yes, I think that it's a little too scary.
Yes.
But this will put Lotus in of Pyroblast next turn. You know, and present a board that you can't ignore.
There's a shield block.
Yeah, I think that
Your wish is
this
my
is
suggestion.
gonna be just dead if he nethers here. You know,
And
and so that is the game. You know, he didn't know that it was Pyroblast. Everything but that magic trick generated at that point, so Lotus had no reads on what it was. And that is down to McBanterFace looking for one more. McBanterFace does need to get the Demon Hunter through, which was the big target for Lotus. So you know,
the chance
I think
to.
we'll see. Yeah, this is Lotus's chance. I think we'll see another Warrior Q, which is the best matchup.
You were correct.
Versus Illidan.
And I have a guess that McBanterFace is going to bring the Demon Hunter.
Come, embrace the chaos.
Yes, I'm right. Great.
It's a pretty good read. Yeah, I think we'll see Lotus go Warrior into Paladin into Priest. You know, you still want to maximize points. There's always the chance that points matter here.
Yep.
You know, we've seen what I think two wins in playoffs where the team only won 2 matches. You know, very important just to remain aware of that. And yeah, there's only one battle rage, so always just trigger it. You really just gotta maximize your damage here against the Control Warrior. That's how they're gonna try and beat you. Is just the armor game.
You don't
You
pick
just
the
keep
one.
pushing face as much as possible, and
Yeah, keep pushing face. Don't be aware that Rattle Gore can come down at any moment and try and counter pressure you. You know,
so that's why you think McBanterFace is going to end up holding this consume magic for till Radagor fixes. Or is that
yeah,
too late in the game for that?
no, there's two really big important targets to hit with that. The first half of the Kargath to deny the 10 armor gain there.
Yep.
And very likely for the Rattlegore.
Uses the code.
Yeah, I think. Of course, just to spend it. Just right then, like another brawl's not really doing much. The biggest brawl board you're going to see is the militia. The heroic strike isn't really how you win the game. You have that option to just go face if you can land Rattlecore. But with 3 weapons in hand, it's swing every turn now.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Swing for the fences.
Yeah, I love just playing the Corsair. Probably the best hit. You don't really care. Yeah, again, we're not trying to kill the Demon Hunter. It's a bonus way to win. We're just trying to make it so Demon Hunter can't kill us.
Slow as roll.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good blade dance.
Yeah. And again, McBanterFace not really caring too much about the board. Just continuing to go face.
Yep.
Yeah, Lotus should be hitting hero power almost every turn, unless forced to answer a board specifically. Again, just ignoring. I think that we'll probably just see Silas come down. I don't know if there's a better time to use Silas.
Okay, there's nothing to use it for.
Yeah, I think we go face first. We're gonna miss damage, Lotus.
You just lost 1 point of damage, homie.
Yeah, just lost 1 point of damage in a match I just said won't really matter about damage on your end.
It's survival.
It really is. Yeah, this is a board you'd like to answer. I do think that the blade dance probably had to happen earlier, but it would have been nice to have it for right now.
So you can have your 10 to my face. I'm good. That's...
Yeah.
This will break
We're gonna just get right back.
Wow.
Yeah, the shield block really made the turn so much cleaner.
Yeah.
You had to consider going in on an armor turn after that one, but I'd really like to. I think the only consideration for not using your face is that's damage that could go to your opponent's face.
Yep. Oop, Galifron.
Yeah, I think I want to see a course on the 5/5. You really don't want that to connect. To that or going on an armor turn, but then you're leaving up with the 5/5 and taking damage. Not a lot of other boards can survive the armor turn, so I think just going Lackey Coerce is a good game plan right now.
Wow. Speaking of coerce, hey.
Why don't we just coerce either both or told us, McBanterFace still has three targets, to worry about single targets in the 2 lapidaries and the other adept, which are the ones that you just never let connect face. I think we'll just see a hero power adept. Ooh, choosing to go with the lapidary. Oh, and okay, it's going with both. Okay, I like this more if you're gonna play the lapidary. That's a lot of damage coming in, and it's a board you have to respect.
Skipper's gonna do some work here with the Armor Smith. And some
Yeah,
horns.
Curious if he's gonna go with you're gonna go with the other builds one as well. Yeah, this does make sense. You're leaving up a board, but this is a catastrophic amount of almost 30. That's 40 health and leaving up 3 armor smiths. It's gonna get blade danced off this earth, but it's one consume magic because this is just an insane amount of armor.
Back to square one.
Yeah. And you do get to connect for 11, so 11 with your board. So dealing 18 damage here. Though this may have another 3, but it's a lot to go on face.
Hey dude, what do you got next? Brawl and then coerce.
Yeah, brawl coerce, toughen it up. McBanterFace still sitting on how much damage in hand? Another 14.
Yep.
So that's 15 sitting in hand that he'll just continue to chunk out over the next couple turns. We'll probably see a skull setup here. Or just outright casting it. There is 4 shards in the deck, so very likely that you're going to miss out on some damage there.
Hide behind yourself. I will still find you.
I think that it might have been worth considering just playing Aldraki and the Jailer. I mean, I guess there's not taunts actively in the deck. You've already seen 2 Quartermasters, so there's only 2 more lackeys available to give taunt or something with taunt.
Okay.
Sink his face into this? Or is he's gonna try and draw the other he doesn't have the other soul share. But just chip down the Galakron, or not the Galakron, but the Deathwing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Galakron right now, no Ankar.
I think Galakron. See what you pick up. Yeah, Ankar and Shield Block, both are very worthy considerations. Even just hero power.
Yeah.
But we do still have 1 Skipper in deck, so we get to draw. But yeah, this forces him to answer the death damage from hand or his face.
Yep.
Really.
You don't pick the ones.
Really, probably wishing he had. The pen flinger. That's the way you do this one.
Hey, loser!
Call Deathwing a loser.
Yeah.
Getting some health back.
Yeah. There is only one. This is the last real card. Or just 1 more real card in the deck. There is another soul or shard shatter. There's 1 more shard shatter left in the deck. So it's time to juice as much of this pen flinger face as you can. But it looks like Lotus has outlasted the damage and is just going to be able to take this one.
Excuse me. Galakron to fry up the board, or the Kronks, I should say, to fry up the board. Or do you do an 8/8 Tom?
I think both are reasonable. I think that this is probably the best way to do it. Is you're clearing up the board almost entirely and gaining the max amount of armor presenting your own board here. McBanterFace is forced to concede there. So this is Lotus's strategy. It is going to be tough any of his decks to beat the Galakron Rogue or the Mage. Here's where Lotus is going to try and get his wins, is on this Demon Hunter.
Try and claw back. Here you go.
Yeah, the Lightforge Blessing here is huge. I talked about how the air raid is an option, but if you Lightforge Blessing something and smack in, just twice, like that is the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's already pretty tilted for. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's actually tilted for the Paladin with the Consume Magic. I think it's actually pretty 50-50.
Just depends on if and when McBanterFace gets
where
for Consume Magic.
Where that consume, the Pen Flinger is really big. Taking off the Divine Shields on taunts and making it so that just one source of damage is enough to clear. Kane as well. So he's got the tools that even up the matchup, but not the tools that let him win the game in the first place. He's gonna need some soul shards. He's gonna need to have timely blade dances.
Reporting for duty.
Philosophy's not all the best in your hand, but
it is not. I think it might be either.
Demons?
I don't really want to do much with this hand. It might just be Hero Power Pass. If anything, setting up Daldraki and not swinging at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have. You don't even it's not an adept, so it's probably just Hero Power Pass. So Lotus did have 3 keeps. This being one of them. Yeah, and I was wondering how much you want to deny the draw here. Knowing Lotus had 3 keeps, we'll probably see Lotus coin out the True Seeker here.
Here it comes.
Yeah, this is going to be quite annoying. No shards in the deck, so it's not like this Lapidary is a clean clear.
Such a beautiful
Just a minion now.
Aldor making some friends, discounting some Librams.
Yeah, just discount a little bit. I like this.
Job's done.
Spread the wealth a little bit.
Spread the wealth a little bit. Get a little bit of drawdown. Make something resilient to like a shuffle and then shard shatter.
Mm-hmm.
But still, no way to get. There's no shard shuffling, and there's 4 of the 5 payoff cards so far drawn. So really rough draw here for McBanterFace.
Not much.
You don't really want to there's not much to do.
Yep.
You don't want to spend Kane too early. I mean, but it looks like you have to, otherwise you're just going to
Demons.
fall behind on board here. Yeah, like you'd really love to save Kane the whole game and just use it as a finisher, but you know it's just not in the cards.
So we got pupil coming out.
Yeah, I think that we could consider just going pupil and I mean even possibly possibly the Librum of Justice. Like I don't even think I want to spend the broom.
Mind if I roll me?
I think just beef this up, play the people, and then pass.
I
I
do
mean,
love
there
a
you
good
can
spice.
go broom, but with Librum of Hope, Blessing, and broom in hand, you know that's like a 16-point swing. Choosing to just cycle the draw, make a bigger board, or cycle the wisdom in the draw. Ooh, that's what you really want to see here.
Ooh, two blade dances isn't great, but
It's not the worst. So they are free.
yeah.
So down the line, that's going to be huge, but right now it's really not doing anything. I mean, Lotus hasn't got the most exciting hand either. You know, it's sustain, but
It's, do you throw Libram out or do you do McGurgles and then throw the Twin Blessing on 4/5 or whatever? Or even the 2/2?
Yeah, I think that just putting it on the 4/5 is fine. You're going back up to full. It's using the mana. You've got the heal already. But I think that the McGurgle and the hero power is fine. You know, you're not blessed with things. Lightforge Blessing at the current moment. I think it's time for a draw turn. So probably start with the Chaos Strike. And we're probably going to be blade dancing at some point on this board.
Just amazing that McBanterFace hasn't had a soul.
Demons.
Yeah, not a single
Soul
one yet.
Yep.
I think we'll start with clearing up the 1/1 or taking out the Divine Shield. But we're probably going to end up doing both. Oh, is that a Skull Will overdraw?
You poke the shield, maybe? No.
Yeah. So this thinger is just gonna get evaporated here. Blade dancing and one clear. So you know, kind of forced to deal with this, being at 17 health. He was forced into using it, but you know, still not the spot you want to be spending that.
No, it doesn't make you feel good when you're at 13 and knowing how explosive that Paladin can get, how big Paladin can get quickly. So
yeah, he'll be able to, you know, if he wants, heal back up. But he's, you know, still only one shuffle. The soul shards have been put in.
I do love a good study session.
Yeah, I like this. And probably just go and face. You know, you're leaving up a 1/1 that'll clear off the Divine Shield, but your opponent's now at 10. Oh, there we go. And we'll just see a militia, yeah.
Put some soul into it.
quick decisions, just bang.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to leave up the most power, clear up their board, you've just seen a board clear come out from Lotus.
Wow.
And
That prime
McGurgle
comes from
prime.
Beto.
Yeah, if you can pick up a broom with that, that's gonna be very annoying.
So 11 on the board. 12 with the hero power right now.
So I think we'll start. I think we're gonna use a blade dance here to clean up the 11. We are definitely gonna use a blade dance here to clean up the 11. Probably alongside Rocky. Get back some health here.
Wow.
Oh, is he's conserving the final blade dance, which I do also have to respect. That you're leaving up a sizable board. That's not doing it. I think he has to play the McGurgle.
Yep. McGurgle with
Hoping to roll something with rush or charge.
negative on that particular.
Does not. And so 10, 16, 18 damage. So right now, McBanterFace is 4 off. So picking up the other twin slice will do it. Picking up Adept will as well. But does he have the mana to go? So if he goes Hero Power, Mana Feeder, and picks up the Adept, or picks up one of the Adepts, like the game ends right there,
right.
Or the other Twin Slice.
Does he more damage? Nope.
We're getting some fragments. What is it? What is it? Oh, okay. That's just 2. So still 2 off. Yeah, this board is still pretty annoying, so maybe trade in the 3/3 and I was thinking you probably wanted to show the Shard Chatter away with someone's board. But still getting ton of damage. That's gonna be game for Lotus.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that took a little too long, and
well, I think it was the Gurgle on.
Yeah, he was 1 off.
Yeah.
But I think that with the back half of that Lightforge Blessing, you're gonna at least let Lotus heal up for 7 and clear a lot of your board, if not all of your board.
So now we're going into Brushy Tuna's favorite section. Game 5.
Yeah. Game 5, Lotus has his priest going into the Demon Hunter, so this is where McBanterFace has the best shot to get the Demon Hunter through. Lotus is playing the double Kobold Sticky Finger, so he'll be looking to prevent the Marrow Slicer from connecting twice, make it only a 4 damage weapon, not an 8. And really just look to stick something and connect twice with Apotheosis, and that's LotusKnight's best path to victory.
Only path to victory.
I mean, there's other ways. You could steal things and make it so it's a little bit trickier for McBanterFace to like deal repetitive damage. He's only playing 1 death, so if McBanterFace ever sticks one of his 5 drops and connects twice, that is very sad. I think we can just Sethic and renew it. Get a couple things generated. Yeah, McBanterFace has powerful tools, but just not a real clean way forward from here. Oh, man,
The hand is pretty bad.
pretty clunky.
Yeah.
I mean, once we get a little bit further in, like this is going to be quite a powerful hand. I mean, you never want to leave the back half of this open to a kobold, so I think that this is the play because what next turn you go, if you went the Warblades here, you would have been equipping the Marrow Slicer on 4 into Lotus, just taking it on 5.
Ooh. Onyx or Alley? Onyx it is.
Yeah, I think Onyx or Alley is definitely the way, you know, something big. The apt would have been a way to get to 20 health with the Radiance at any point and present an 8/8, but then you're not answering the board. You know, the Onyx will come down a little bit earlier and do a little bit more work, I think. Yeah. Ooh, this is a nice deal because you're getting both halves of this Rocky. So it's still stealing 4 damage.
It's a sticky finger.
I think it is actually better than stealing the back half because you're stealing effectively 8 damage, healing for 2 or 4, and denying 4.
Break the walls.
Wow. Got a good card out of that. The Twin Slice.
Yeah, we love to see the Twin Slice. Now just going into Skull turn.
Cobalt Acolyte. Or
we'll lose the Dragon Activator for the Cleric Scales, but getting 2 cards back, and those are
pretty good.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Yep.
Alas, poor
2/6
warlock.
buff is good.
Yeah.
Especially if he lands on the 4/9 right now. Actually, the Apotheosis and you gotta worry about the Consume Magic. Potential of Consume Magic being on the other end.
Your mind is not your
Yeah. Apotheosis here is fine. It makes it much harder to clean up.
dance, puppet. Dance.
You know, Militia cannot really effectively deal with it, and that is quite large. You know, the Consume Magic here is okay, but you're pressuring pretty solidly and leaving up a board. You know, it's still 4/9 if it gets consumed.
Yep.
I think that McBanterFace is kind of in a position where he's got to answer
impatient.
a lot of this.
6/12 has got to be answered. Obviously, you got to figure out, unless he's kind of managed to get to 12. He doesn't have a.
He's got a free Blade Dance.
Yeah.
So you can choose to Marrow Slice, Blade Dance, and go face for 6. You're leaving up a 4/3 that you can answer with the Shard Chatter. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna just clear up the whole board, push 6.
There we go. Too easy.
I mean, he is at 16.
Yep.
It's not a comfortable spot to sit.
Yep.
No.
You don't break the walls.
Would have been a little bit different if he had his blades, but that got stolen.
Yes, it did. That was a big hit. Lotus being patient, just maximizing health.
Yeah, no need to attack. And
yeah,
see the 7 drop coming down.
Yeah, very clean. Yeah, we'll get another 3/3. Why not? Just one more though.
Let's put some soul into
Board 6-1. Oh,
Yeah.
5, because 1, 2, 3, right. Mind Flayer the 5? No.
Yeah, we can go Pyro. We can. Oh, why are I guess Wave's not getting a ton better. I was thinking start with the Death. But this is also just clearing up everything other than the or yeah, we're gonna still clear this up.
Wow.
Oh, and another Radiant.
Another Radiance matters.
Yeah, and leaving up a 5/7. You know, a third of the deck is shards, so this skull could really
Bottom out, for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty unfortunate. But let's start with it. So we get
Warlock.
so one will get denied about or the discount.
Alas, poor warlock.
Okay, so still got 2 discounts. Quite solid.
Pick the ones.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Then is he gonna the philosophy? Is that gonna fall out of his hand accidentally?
No, I think you're gonna milk that with a pen flinger. So possibly here, if we go pen flinger philosophy, we've already cast both spirit jailers, so it's actually impossible for value. Ooh, I don't know if you can afford to sink 7 into this. You might have to just say you do not have Apotheosis. You've already used one. But I mean that was quite an expensive clear that Lotus had to do. Used a lot of cards. It wasn't just like a casting.
Yeah.
What's the one? Soul Mirror. So
What do the cards say?
this board could stick and start dealing repetitive damage.
That's gonna be interesting.
On wings of destruction they come.
There's a Soul Mirror.
Yeah, I think we're taking Soul Mirror or the Wave. Oh, okay.
Why the Wave in this instance? Just
I mean the Soul Mirror board that we really want to hit is gone. We have a Death to answer a 5-drop coming down, and then this Wave kind of just answers this board right now, and so we can delay for something like Murzon next. I kind of want to take another Death.
yeah, no, it's a good idea. Job done. And it's gonna be wow, bookends. Okay. Bookend the lapidaries.
Such a beautiful shoe.
And now we'll see a Philosophy.
Wasn't me.
You could even get to ban somebody.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat. I'm terrible. Ooh, probably the dragon. No, that's not very descriptive, is it? Nope. I think I'm kind of curious about just Murzond and the death there. That was what I was kind of thinking. We would have gotten to have a. I mean, we wouldn't have healed as much, but we would have gotten a 5/5, a 2/3, and we would have gotten a pen flinger back to the hand.
6 cards left for McBanterFace versus Lotus's 12.
Yeah, only one fragment left in the deck. At this current time, both marrow slices have been cast, but neither soul shear. So he's still got access to more to shuffle in and keep the last two of his payoff cards active. But I feel like we might be approaching a somewhat all-in moment here. But just not entirely. Yeah. I was wondering if we wanted to keep our board as intact as possible, because we don't expect Soul Mirror, but there it is. Yeah, I think this is just quite clean to Soul Mirror. Yeah, I was wondering if we wanted to extend the Blade Dance instead. This is gonna be a big swing for Lotus here.
Yep. Shadow or Death, or
I really want to just Murs on Shadow or Death. The most counter pressure we could get out there.
Yeah.
Oop.
Gravity likes you.
I'm not playing with a knife.
How about scissors? Are you running with scissors?
I'm not, no.
Okay.
I'm just throwing knives at my feet. They're closed. I know it's not that much more helpful.
But you're being safe. Counterproductive.
Yeah.
All right.
On
Clerk.
wings of destruction, they come.
There's Oppo.
Good old Apple.
Yeah, I think we just do this, and this is now going to force
in the door. Yep.
Force McBanterFace to have to Blade Dance this.
Yep. Well, he doesn't have any soul shards yet, so
Yeah.
they're turned off now. That's bad.
We want to leave up.
I grow impatient.
We really want to pen fling last, probably.
Mm.
We don't want to leave up. So we can Blade Dance and then pen fling it off. Unfortunate though. We really like to. Actually, I don't know if we can afford to leave the pen flinger available to kill here.
Your future.
Yeah, I think that was really rough. I think you kind of have to clear it out at such a low life total, but now it's going to be really hard for us to piece together the damage.
Lotus comes back.
Big reverse sweep. That pre-game really paid out for Lotus. The early draw by McBanterFace being so clunky, and the steal on the full Eldraki was just kind of it.
Yep.
And Lotus coming in saying he does not have time for an interview. We will be back in about
half an hour, roughly.
Half an
Oh,
hour.
no, it's an hour.
Yeah. Is it a full hour? I thought it was gonna be at 4.
Hey, we're gonna do an interview right now. We can do a 2-minute interview. So.
Okay. Flash questions.
Why'd you wait so long to sweep?
I mean,
I don't know. I knew that it was coming down to whether his Demon Hunter could go through or not. So
yeah.
yeah,
he was having some bad draws with Demon Hunter, but he almost got there.
Yeah, I thought he was going past the Paladin because I thought that last turn, he had it. But what a match!
Yep. McBanterFace did the best it could, but he ended up I wouldn't say beating the odds, but Base did touch on it, basically saying that if it came down to Demon Hunter, it was going to be a rough ride for McBanterFace to kind of get through. So
yeah, that was the big question mark, and then the big final thing was what's the Priest versus a Demon Hunter match going to look like, and you got so much healing.
I got a lot of healing. I had a really good hand that match.
And
the only time
he stole a lot.
It was a little while where I thought he could have it, but then I got just perfect cards. It was quite good.
Yeah, there were some plays I had questions on, but like everything that you were doing still just plenty. It was probably a lot to do with us seeing the hand, and you were prioritizing the healing every turn instead of putting up. Like there's turns where you could have Murazonded, but you also just maximum healed every turn instead, and that is also the path to victory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how I play against Demon Hunter. I don't go for Murazond as much because I feel like a lot of the matches, if I'm healing, I'm going to win. I save the Murazond for after the Eldrachi Warblades.
Oh, you were just wanting to steal the other Eldrachi that way. Get a full Eldrachi instead of having just be forced to take the back half of it.
Yeah, because typically they play Eldrachi with Twin Slice the second time, so I can just get so much healing.
Yeah, and they maybe Blade Dance too. You're just sitting pretty on a nice turn of clearing and healing, and then just playing the back half of the Twin Slices for extra healing. I like it.
Yeah, that's how I tend to play that matchup. It's not always correct, but yeah.
Well, we are about to get started on the. I see everyone's. It looks like boosting Diamond in Maine at this current moment before Family Feud, but I really need to go grab something to eat.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have a 15 to 20 minute break to set everything up, and then we'll be right back.
So we're starting at what time there, Lotus?
Well, given the delay, we'll start around 6:20 my time, so 4:20.
Perfect.
4:20 Eastern. There you go. So, for all you lovely medicinal people out there that like to start at 4:20 every day, we will see you then. So, thanks for joining Schoolstone. It was a pleasure working with you, Based, as always.
Yeah, love to hang out with you, and I think I get to do it a little bit more in a little bit.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome. So, we will see everybody in roughly 20 minutes. Roughly.
Yeah.
So, take care, everybody.
See you in a bit. Oh, we'll have packs next time.
Yes, packs are going to be next. Take care.